Hello, this is Lance Johns. Lance Johns, the driver in Las Vegas More, baby. I'm doing a happy birthday video to my granddaddy. He would have been 91. Um, I didn't want to use this photo that I of thumbnail him because it had Wayne Siobhan in it, but I went ahead and did because I would have had to find. I could have went to the Christmas photo in '97, like my niece's first Christmas. I could have used that photo, but that was the first photo that came up, so I just used it. I didn't want to put Wayne Siobhan in because they don't consider me my cousin. They don't consider me their cousin the most. I really didn't want to use them, but I just used it because, regardless of how they feel about me, he was my granddaddy too, as well as theirs. But I am eating, but it's not a critique video. I'm just eating because I want to. But my granddaddy, out of his brother and sister, he was the youngest one. He was. It was four of them, just like it was four of us for my mama's children. Even though I have a sister on my dad's side, and I supposedly have a sister that was in Arkadelphia too. But out of my mama's children that she had, it was four of us, two boys, two girls. But yeah, I know it was four of them. I know my mama's siblings were four of them. I know my granny was married before she married my granddad. She had a child, but they died, I think, at childbirth. So out of this, my granddad, it was four. But he was the youngest kid. My Olivie, his sister, his only sister, she said that my brother Kelly reminded her of my granddaddy, I guess, when he was younger. But I know my granddad had small curves in his hair, and my little brother has big curves. But still, if you're mixed, you can have big curls, little curls. You have to be straight, or you can have regular black hair. Is this recorded? I don't know if the video recording or not. Let's see. Is this recording or not? Let's see. I don't know if this is recording or not. I don't know if this is recording. I mean, I can do it again, but I'm just, yeah. But yeah, he was born in 1930 on July 7th. I know he's from Princeton, Arkansas. The family ended up moving to Little Rock, and I know he didn't finish. He didn't finish high school. I remember, yeah, he said he didn't finish high school. But back then, a lot of people didn't finish high school back then. But he married my granny. They lived in different parts of Little Rock before before him finishing his life in the West End on 15th Street, and they had my Uncle Junior. He's the oldest, 1950. My mama 53. My Aunt Yvonne, I believe, is 56, and my Aunt Joanne is 1960. But my Aunt Joanne and my ex-brother-in-law have the same birthday. I'm not gonna say what day it is because I don't want to piss them. I don't care about pissing off Ekron, but I don't want to piss off Joanne, so I'm not gonna give her birthday. But they have the same birthday. But anyway, And I know my grandfather did construction. My grandma was a nurse. It's like my aunt Kathleen. My mom was a nurse too. LPNs. I know now nurses are they tend to be RNs mostly, but back then LPNs was like the nurses back then. But if you're RN, you'll make more money. But yeah, he did construction. She was a nurse. They raised 4 kids, 1 boy, 3 girls. I know all of my mama's siblings got married. My aunt Joanne is still married. My mama was married twice. My aunt Vaughn was married. I'm not gonna say how many times. Uncle Jane was married once, but I know my mama didn't get divorced. She was still married, but they were separated. But you know, she didn't get divorced second time. She was just separated from my stepdaddy Herman. And I know my aunt Yvonne been married a few times. I'm not gonna say how many times, but yeah. But you know, out of the kids, 8 grandkids got produced. I know my aunt Joanne has a stepdaughter. I consider her my cousin, you know, but 8 grandkids, including my cousin Andrea, is 9. But you know, they treat all of us same. That they act funny towards a certain one. You know, they treat all of us the same. They loved us all the same. You know, my granddaddy did a lot for my siblings. He did a lot for my cousin Wayne and his sister Siobhan. My aunt Joanne didn't need a lot of help, you know, because they were more, you know, situated to where that, you know, that they didn't need much help from my granny and them. But you know, but if they needed help, you know, they would have got help. You know, my grandparents would have helped out my Aunt Joanne, but you know, it's that's how family was. You know, we need help. You know, everybody's help each other. You know, but now that you know my granddaddy, you know, passed away, the family is not that close anymore. We used to be very close. Holidays, birthdays, we was always Thanksgiving, Christmas. We was always, you know, like together. You know, but I know my dad's side of the family is more closer than my mom's side of the family, but you know, I try to stay in touch with everybody, but I'm more close on my dad's side of the family. You know, I can text my cousin Crystal right now, and my cousin Ernst that's talking to me. I can text my cousin Derek, Didi here talking to me. I can text my cousin LaJoy and Chiffon that talk to me. I mean, I can text Andrea. Andrea talks to me though. I don't have Candace and Quentin number anymore, so well, I never had Quentin number. I had Candace's number before I, you know, like switched phones. I mean, I have one Siobhan number, but I think they don't send my text anymore. But when I was talking to them, you know, I could talk to them with no problem. But all of a sudden, I moved to Las Vegas, and it's a problem, you know. But you know, if my granddad was alive, he you know, this would never happen. My grandson alive, this would never happen. But because they did, and because you know, the parents don't get involved like how the grandparents do, you know, are falling out, you know, and then they say don't talk to each other. I mean, I don't want to be like that to where I can't talk to my family members, you know. That is stupid, you know, but it is what it is. But I know my granddad would never put up with it, you know. I mean, they didn't put up with wine bullshit, you know, and I know that if I would have had kids and grandkids, I wouldn't put up with them having issues like this either, you know. But since I haven't seen one, you know, I can't talk to him. Regardless of what he want to talk to me or not, you know, I still speak my mind and I will let it be known. But anyway, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Granddaddy.